Good morning. Alarm bells should be going off right now with respect to what's happening with the Kanye West uh, situation and his anti-Semite um, behavior and rhetoric. Have seen, once I started seeing this all over the news, like what is going on? And the attack and the requirement of all companies and individuals to tear this person apart because of his vile uh, anti-Semitic remarks. I get that. They are vile. Any type of statements and behavior like that is vile and repulsive and should be met with the type of veracity that we see in the media, in companies, from individuals. But here's what I don't see, and which is very alarming to me as an African American. It seems to me that there are only two types of discrimination which will draw this type of response. One, anti-Semitism. Two, anti-LGBTQ behavior and speech. Racial discrimination, anti-whatever, against people who look like me or Black, African American, it's tolerated. Why, if we are asking Adidas and other companies to absolutely break ties with the anti-Semitic speech that Kanye West is engaged with, that's the proper response. Agents or players and whatever are leaving his agency. He is not being permitted to conduct business. Why then do we allow Toyota, which year after year after year are engaged in racist discrimination against Black Americans, to go on? Why are they allowed to go on with what? These major networks and sporting events? So here's the further alarming is they are allowed to repent, give a donation to the NAACP, and hey, everything's fine. You see, this is the alarming thing. You will destroy the individual, Kanye West, but you will let companies like Spotify, which has tons and tons, just recently, I forget this guy's name and I don't even want to mention it, who is engaged in anti-Black speech, racist speech. And he comes on and he says, oh, I didn't know what I was saying. Why is Spotify paying this man 50 million plus a year to continue? He can keep his white racist audience and continue on Spotify. Kanye West, on the other hand, cannot continue with Adidas. This is alarming. Racism against us is tolerated. Racism against the Jewish community and the LGBTQ community is not. What's wrong with that picture? Where's the veracity on the part of CNN, which had a Black gay person speaking out against Kanye West? It's unequal, my friends. And that is the problem here with the United States. Racism and discrimination against Black people against brown people, against Asian people. It's tolerated. That is the problem. And you won't see this on CNN, MSNBC, Fox, PBS. They're not going to give you anything about what I'm saying. And that in itself is alarming. I was watching CNN yesterday. Story after story after story. What's going on with Kanye West? What's going on with Kanye West? What's taking Adidas so long? What's taking this company so long to break ties with him? All right, that should happen. Now, CNN, NBC, Fox, PBS, and others, print journalism. I want to hear you ask the same questions to Toyota, Spotify, Louis Vuitton, all these companies which engage in racist, systemic practices against Black people. Why are they allowed to continue to do business here in the United States? If we're outraged, why? Again, anyone on CNN, MSNBC who wants to speak to me, like they always say, to someone that they want to speak to, we're available. Just give us a call. All right. I'm available. Just give me a call and I'm willing to discuss it. But be very, very careful because you may not like my response. And again, I say to our community, this is alarming.